John.
What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy Weirdo Wednesday. We are here with a preemptive makeup stream as I will be away tomorrow and over the weekend. But we do have some icky business to attend to in Cage 3. All pro codes. We got to get the Lich. And I was like, and then after the Lich, we get those organization fights. We do not. We have to do the Demon Tide. I forgot about the Demon Tide. So, two kind of lame things before we get to the fun stuff. But it's on the way. Before we get there, we have some trivia from Real Muppet Fan, the sequel to the critically acclaimed. I mean, people liked it, but I think some people came into the trivia in the moment and were like, "What is this? Is it woke? Part 2, the Lux edition." Just so everyone's clear, this is not the opinions of me or Muppet Fan. Muppet Fan took these questions, or rather these games, from a woke watch list on Steam. There's a website that sort of pastiches the woke watch list and lets you know why these games are considered woke by the people who made the list, just so we're clear. Again, this is a sequel to a previous trivia. I believe, according to the quiz note, Muppet Fan said, after receiving comments of unfairness, we have decided to remove the somewhat woke answer choice. However, to keep the game interesting, after 5 questions, the format changes. If the way the questions are presented are confusing, please ask for clarifications. So last time I was like, oh man, the somewhat woke thing, I mean, it is like up to their silly parameters, but it made it difficult to like gauge the proper answer. This time there is no somewhat woke, so I believe it'll just be woke or not woke, according to the people who made the list, not us. Okay, so let's get the code up on screen. And T8 Pell, Tate Pell, thank you for the sub there. Sorry if I ruined your name. There's the code. I do not believe there will be any typing. This is all according to exclusively Pat. The opinions expressed in this trivia are Pat's and Pat's alone. Thank you so much, Emily, for clarifying for me, saying what I was too afraid to say. The only binary I believe in is non-binary. That's right, because that counts, right? Got binary and non-binary. That's, then again, is that binary? If you have one or the other, you could be something in the middle, right? Semi-binary. I'm sure we'll find plenty of those discussions and more in today's trivia. 2, 3, 0, 4, 6, 6. Yeah, what if you're multi-binary? Muppet says it's a banger. Yeah, what if you're trinary? What if you've got the third bind? Did you also want to scan over all 30 abilities you have equipped before the Lich? Yeah, probably. Although I'm not going to know until I get there what's working and what's not. Ribbonfly, if you just want to, pop on off that giraffe real quick. That's the third option. There you go. Did I put my number in yet? No. 230466. I'll be awakened, Patty. Bow. Oh, I like the seagull with the pirate hat. And if Soup and Scribs just want to pop on off that giraffe, that'd be great. That'd be great, buddy. Just staring at my phone. Just laser eyes onto that giraffe icon. Thumb raised above it. There we go. All is right in the world. Yeah, I'm excited for more in that format. Especially because I got nothing for next stream, which will be Sunday. Shadow the Hedgehog being moved to Sunday at 6. Correct. The only way that's allowed is if I have a doctor's note with a broken bone. In that event, I will give up the giraffe, but I need a note from a doctor, and it needs to be more than a fracture. It needs to be a broken bone, at minimum. I know. But unfortunately, I don't have any other trivias to play today. And I'm serious. You can DM me wherever. You can blur out the doctor's name and your personal info, but I need to see like a sloppy doctor signature. I need to see like an actual medical institution. I needed to be proof of broken bone. Absolutely not. I'm so sorry, Phoenix. Love you, but
Rising up like
no.
Phoenix.
I just like to press the button. And it better be broken, yeah. I just watched Final Destination, the OG, with RF. It's pretty silly. I'm really glad we watched it after all of our plane trips, because there were references to both places we went to. So Nassau County was a county that they said in the movie. Obviously, it wasn't the city in the Bahamas, but that's where we landed in the Bahamas. And then John Denver, which we went to Denver a week before the Bahamas, was heavily featured in the movie. And I was just like, holy fuck. I'm so glad we waited until now, because I don't know if either of us would have gotten on the fucking plane. What's up, Oath? PJ, this is based on the Woke Games watch list made by the people who would make that kind of thing. So you're going to be presented with a game, and you have to determine, according to them, whether or not the game is woke. You're going to be given the game, and that's it. So, no sad face finale. PJ, is that scheduled for? I don't know if David has the assets done, but I know that the audio is pretty much done, right? Surgery to surgery count? I mean, is it invasive? Is it invasive surgery? We'll have to find the line. I'm not sure. David's working on it. Okay, so it could be back on Saturday. I mean, there's really no reason it has to come out on a Saturday at this point, right, PJ? Or should it? I don't know. Right? Because we're already past the usual 2-week Saturday release, so it's like, I say put it out when it's done, you know? That's just my opinion, though. I don't care. I was there, so I don't need to hear it desperately. But I know other people are excited, and it is a good episode. It's probably our longest, right? Because we talk about a lot of stuff. We have a lot of voice messages from people and talk shop about season 2. It was really fun. I liked it a lot. Okay, you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm disconnected? Okay. Let me, okay, I'm good now, I think. Then, yeah, your first trivia back. We can talk about it, Oracle. We can talk about it. You ready to woke up? This is It Woke by Real Muppet Fan. But, again, the opinions expressed in this are not from me or Muppet. They're from the Woke Watch List. Okay, here we go. Is Borderlands 3 woke? She has to, you know, she's got to be big on. She's hosting a pronoun circle, absolutely. Okay, and of course I have the list here, so I'll determine why it's woke. Borderlands 3, okay, contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Usually it's subtle, and how they describe it. And all the other questions from the past trivia, like 9 out of 10 times, if it was because of LGBTQ stuff, it was subtle. But this time it's overt. Multiple non-binary and LGBTQ plus characters. The Love and Tentacles DLC features a homosexual relationship. The playable character FL4K wears a non-binary pin. There you go. Okay, redheads are woke. What if it said also there's a redhead? Okay, next. Number 2. Is Dwarf Fortress woke? I really miss hearing the popping noises of the people answering. I'm getting the vibe that it's not. Oh, but it is. Okay. Dwarf Fortress, slightly woke according to the website, contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging and subtly pro-DEI messaging. Features LGBTQ plus interactions between dwarves. However, these interactions occur at rates reflective of real-world demographics. That's so interesting, right? Because so it's as long as it's proportionate in their eyes, then it's okay, I guess. I would love to know the pro DEI stuff. I didn't really get that. They didn't really explain it. Okay, number 3 is Fool's Paradise. Yeah, you can just tell by the way they're drawn that it's woke. Let's see. Fool's Paradise. Overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging, pronoun selection, homosexual romance options. Pretty cut and dry there. Okay. Number 4. Is Command and Conquer a remastered collection woke? Yeah, I like how we're all like, look at this shit. There's no shot. Look at what this looks like. Like, how could you cram a pronoun into those tanks? You can't. I love how it was instant. Done. 17 out of 18. War is never woke. Okay, number 5. I mean, come on, right? I'd be shocked. Yeah, okay. Wild Flowers? Again, the art style. Okay, full woke contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging, mostly brown-skinned NPCs, including a non-binary character that uses they-them pronouns. These are the same people that get upset if you set a game somewhere where it's like, oh, mermaids can't be black. But then I'm sure this game is like set in a fantasy realm or somewhere where it would make sense for there not to be white people, and yet, you can't. I'm getting mad. Number 6. Okay, format change. Ooh, okay. Why is Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake woke? Missed a word there. Contains pro-immigration, pro-DEI, pro-LGBTQ+, or not woke. This is good. I like this. Okay, so you can't have multiple right answers. I said pro-immigration. So can I get more on it? Will it give me more context? Dragon Quest. Yeah, overtly. So that and that. Unlike the original, this remake uses body type instead of biological sex during character creation. Multiple characters have been censored. But censorship is woke? Okay. These are the people making a watch list about the games that you should and shouldn't play. Number 7. Huh. Why is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy woke? Well, Buffoon's gotta know, right? Damn! I said overtly anti-capitalist, but it's just overtly pro-gay. Let's see. Phoenix Wright. Okay. Sorry, it says subtly. Okay, and then Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations features a minor gay NPC called Jean Armstrong who behaves in a flamboyantly effeminate way. Yeah, okay. And I'm sure there's not plenty of ostensibly straight characters in the game who aren't a bit flamboyant as well. Isn't like, pointing and yelling objection in a courtroom, is that not, what is that if not a tad bit flamboyant? Number 8. I might be falling for a trap here, but why is Metal Slug Tactics woke? I mean, it's war, but pro-DEI. See, I only saw a white guy in here. I can't really tell from the image quality. Let's see. Metal Slug. Basic Metal Slug is not woke, but Metal Slug Tactics, pro-DEI, features multiple female frontline combatants. Okay. Number 9. Oh, I'm so sorry. Freebie, folks. When I typed in Metal Slug Tactics on the on the watch list, I also saw the original Metal Slug. I did not expect it to be a question. I apologize. This happens once per trivia, regardless of the subject matter. God damn you all. I mean, do you not listen to me? Like, I feel like sometimes I get on this microphone 3 times a week, and it's like, does it matter what I say? Does it matter if I'm speaking anything at all? Should I just sit here in silence? Number 10. Batman Arkham Knight. I played City, but I don't know anything about Knight. Fuck. I said pro-DEI. What's crazy is that more people got the question about Command and Conquer right, the one that I did not have any hand in spoiling, than the one that I directly said, here's the answer, everybody. Anyway, what's wrong with Arkham Knight? Why is it on the woke list? Subtly. It's slightly woke, subtly pro-LGBTQ+. A voicemail from Kate Kane reveals she is getting married to her female fiancé. A member of the militia mentions his other half is a male civil rights lawyer. So like this feels like one tiny little bit of a cutscene and one little optional NPC that you probably might not even hear. Oh my fucking god. So sensitive. Okay. Number 11. What? I'm kind of confused by how this is phrased. Is not... Among Us was considered woke. What was not the reason? I have no idea. I'm going to go with not pro-immigration. Okay. So this was like avoid the wrong one, I guess. I feel like this is a double negative, right? Or no? If the rest of the question is going to be like this, I might struggle. Among Us was considered woke. What was not the reason? So it's like we were avoiding the one? Is that the idea, Muppet fan? So wait, let me... Okay, Among Us... Okay, it's overtly pro-LGBTQ+. Oh, contains pride flag nameplates. Okay, that's overt, I guess. That's weird, though, because, like, I feel like if I... Trying to get... And it's a dangerous place, trying to get in the heads of these folks. But it's like, wouldn't you think that the flag pin is, like, less overt than, like gay marriage, you know? I don't know. Is that... Just, like, the symbol is worse to them than... it's weird. Like, I don't get it. Again, you know, it's hard to wrap your mind around these things. Okay. Huh. I have no idea. My brain is still struggling to unwrap what I'm trying to do here. I think really the operative thing with this is laughing at the nonsense instead of actually trying to win at the trivia. Lego Indiana Jones. Overtly pro-DEI, features improbable female combatants, particularly for an early 20th century setting. I hate to break it to them, but actually I would love to break it to them. They're fucking Legos! They're made of bricks! They're not real! I think the fucking barrier of entry for realism might be shattered by the fact that they're fucking Lego! The vibes are off today. Okay. Buzz would hate that game. 13. There's no way it's not woke. Are you kidding me? I'm still confused. Right, yeah. Wait, but how? Okay, so it does contain pro-LGBTQ+, but it doesn't contain this other stuff. Look at this lineup. I mean, even with the image quality, you just know. Let's see. So wait, Shelf Life. Okay, overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. The player character is non-binary and uses they, them pronouns. Okay. Half-Life is not woke, by the way. That came up when I typed in Shelf Life. Which, surely, I haven't played more than like an hour of the original Half-Life, but like, there's gotta be some anti-capitalist message in Half-Life, right? Am I just assuming? They think that all the Valve stuff isn't woke, though, right? 14. I've played a little bit of it. Silent Hill 2 was considered woke. What was not the reason? We have anti-family, anti-male, anti-republican, and anti-patriarchy. Oh. Okay. So let's see. Silent Hill 2. Overtly anti-family, anti-male, anti-patriarchy, pro-DEI, and subtly pro-LGBTQ+. Does not give me any more details. Long list there, though. Yeah, I cannot not understand the knots here. There's a lot of knots to untangle. Death Stranding Director's Cut was considered woke. What was not the reason? I think if we are to do this a third time, I think in this format, we need to get rid of the knots in the answers, because I think that might be, it's confusing me. I got it, but I don't feel like I know why I got it. Well, I know why. I clicked the right button, but I got super lucky. Is that just me, or am I dumb? I feel like I'm having trouble untangling, like, okay, it's not this, but this is not the reason. But again, the operative point of this is to make fun of the choices. Death Stranding, overtly pro-DEI, subtly anti-Republican, subtly pro-immigration messaging. Okay. Like, that's also so, like, all of this is mask off, but just, like, pro-immigration in, like, a fictional video game? Like, what do you fucking... Okay, 16. Also, it's Kojima, of course, you know? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So Match the Review contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging, features multiple characters and interactions. There's a prominent rainbow flag at the Snapping Turtle bar. I remember, really, honestly, the only giveaway here, Sophie mentioned, is that I remembered that the bar in Double Exposure was called the Snapping Turtle. Everything else here, I'd be like, it's probably all of these games. Okay, I'm not going to pull it up for that. I feel like that's pretty much the review in itself. Sophie mentioned, thank you, On, for the 100 bits. 17, unfortunately. Dio. I don't recognize that name. Or, like, two of these things. Dio. I'm gonna go with JoJo's. It sounds like JoJo's. Cool! Maybe I've subconsciously heard of that name before in relation to JoJo's. So... overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging features multiple flamboyantly effeminate male characters, many of whom also have androgynous appearances. According to series director Hirohiko Araki, Dio is bi. I don't know, man. And obviously, I just need to stop, right? Because, like, you know that these people are, like, they come from families whose dads, like, loved the glam rock stuff, which was, like, androgyny central. Like, everybody, you know, all these rock stars that were, like, hailed as, like, you know, the pinnacle of machismo were, like, you know, doing some pretty androgynous stuff. 18. Okay, Ms. Henna. The Siege of Dragonspear DLC. Dragonspear, is that Lord of the Rings? Is it Baldur's Gate? Did Baldur's Gate 3 get DLC? I don't know. I know nothing about it. Fuck. I had Baldur's Gate, but the wrong Baldur's Gate. What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's Bugs and Daffy, Yoshi and Toad, and the Octolings? I think? Okay, 19. 3 Kissos. Sierra Knox. Oh, you know, it could be this? Overtly pro-DEI, overtly pro-LGBTQ+. One of the opening screens is a diversity disclaimer. Features multiple minor LGBTQ+ NPCs. That was a lot of letters in a row. Yeah, because I played Hitman, and I do remember it having a diversity disclaimer at the beginning. And Sierra Knox, I played all 3 games, and I don't really remember. I mean, you're not really playing Hitman for, like, the characters. What was the image? Oh, is this Metamorphosis? Is this the Kafka short story? Not short story, but, you know, novella, I guess. Am I missing a joke? All right, next. 20. Jacob Temple. Kingdom Hearts 2. I haven't heard of 2 of these. I'm the last person to guess. Dead Space? Okay. Multiple characters have been race swapped. Jacob Temple is now bisexual. Because before, on the original release, they had forgotten about bisexuality. And the ship's bathrooms are now gender neutral. More diverse ads. Okay. Yeah, this broke my brain again. But I feel like I might have done better than last time. Maybe I'm learning. In third, it's Stupid Computer. In second, it's Panda Pyre. In first, it's Muppet Fan. Wait, Muppet, you played your own trivia. Okay, well then in first is Panda Pyre, and second is Stupid Computer, and a percentage, fucking, I don't know, 40 flat, 55. Wow, that felt a lot harder. Okay, so in first was Panda Pyre, and second, you didn't even get them all right. Stupid Computer in second. In third is EK Novel. In fourth, Fire 520. In fifth, Clag. And sixth, Buffoon. In seventh, Phoenix. In eighth, Ribbonfly. In ninth, Door to Danny. And in 10th, Oracle. I thought I did okay. What the fuck did I get? Can I see? What was my placement? Refresh. I can't. It won't show me. I'm a flop. I'm a flopia. Whatever. Okay. Well, thank you, Muppet Fan, for the trivia. Oh, you made it a week. That's fair. It's been on the schedule for a bit. We are moving on. And as a reminder, actually, if you want to submit a trivia, great time. Schedule is wide open. I have nothing for Sunday. I know Oracle's working on something. I don't know if that'll be done by then. No pressure or worries if not, but that is the state of Blooket now that we are finally back to the website working. With that, KH3 all pro codes. Gotta go kill that bitch, the Lich. Bye, bot people.